The substitutions worked pretty well. That was a hell of a fight back in the second half.
It's not the substitutions, it's the mentality. It's the desire, is the commitment. As I used to say, nobody is important, only the club is important. This is not about me, this is not about the players, this is about the club. And in the second half, the players, they gave absolutely everything, nothing more to give.
We saw the explosion of relief. We heard the explosion of relief from the fans, from everybody. It was just was it a case of confidence when that first Juan Mata free kick went in? It seemed to bring the crowd to life and the players.
You know, I am 55 years old, and in spite of it's the first time that I see in football a man hunting. I am 55. I am mature. I can cope with it, and I can live with it. I think clearly some of the boys, in spite of they are not the man that is hunted, I think that they are not coping well with it. And the way they start the game was absolutely panicking. Every ball that was in our box, I thought even in some moments we could even score in our own goal. And it's not easy. It's not easy for them. For me, it's not easy too. But I think life is made of experiences, and some are new, and some are déjà vu. But this is new, but makes me, I think, not just a better manager, but makes me even a better person, because I understand things in the human nature nowadays and in the industry where I work. I used to love it, and I still love it, but it's different. You know, a lot of wickedness, too much wickedness in something that should be beautiful. And as I was saying, I cope with it with some sadness, obviously, but I cope with it, and I survive. I'm mature, I'm a big boy. But clearly some of the boys, Marcus Rashford was sad on the pitch. Scott McTominay was scared on the pitch. And even all the players, they commit mistakes that are not normal. I think at half-time we had a good conversation. We didn't promise to each other that we were going to win the match, because we cannot promise that. We promised to each other that we were going to give absolutely everything, without any fear, without any pressure, just the pressure of give everything. And of course, they gave everything, and I don't want to say we were lucky, because we fought so much for that. I think the boys, they deserve. But even if the result ends with a 2-2, even if you don't score the last goal, the feeling would be a positive feeling, because as I was saying, nobody can promise to win matches, but a professional should promise to give everything, and the boys, they gave.
You mentioned your experience, and you've seen all these things before, and there's been a lot of speculation about the players, whether they're playing for you, whether you're able to get them up for a game. Does that response out there today tell a different story?
You know, I think it's a ridiculous talk, because the players, they don't play for the manager. If the players play for the manager, they are not good professionals. Because one day they like the manager and they play for them, and the next day it comes a manager that they don't like and they don't play for him, but they still get the money. So I think it's a ridiculous talk. I don't think in BT you work better because you like your boss, and if a new boss comes and you don't like him, then you don't do your work professionally. It's not about that. It's not about that. And what I asked the players was exactly to give absolutely everything. Of course, we had some little tactical touches. Of course, we risk a lot. Of course, we went in different directions. We were trying to find the best way to play, and in the end we won the match that I think we deserve to win. I think we deserve to win. I think the fans deserve to win. I think with 2-0 half-time, with all the dynamic of the man hunting, I think they behaved amazingly well for the team. You know, I don't even like people to sing my name. I fought the team, and this is what a football club is, and Manchester United is a big football club.
Does it calm down all the talk and the speculation about your future now and come back in 2 weeks' time? We expect to see you here doing the job again?
You know, as a friend of mine was saying to me this morning, if tomorrow rains in London, it's my fault. You know, I go to London tonight. If tomorrow rains in London, it's my fault. You know, if there is some difficulty to have the agreement of the Brexit, it's my fault. And I have to be ready for all of this. I think a lot of wickedness, and the clear manhunting that I think in football is too much. But as I was saying, is my life, is the life I love, is the life I work. Since I was a kid, I work for this, and I will love until my last day. So it's one more experience in my life.
Maybe the manhunt will stop. Thanks, Jose.
Thank you.